All right. What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to learn ielts, specifically about writing task 1, paraphrasing the data, analyzing the data, and shit. Yep. So, still on the writing one. I still don't have like really um like a structure to learn about ielts. I just like no, I don't have any structure to learn about ielts. I just learn whatever I really interested on. So still don't have structure, still don't have um like you know what I mean. I don't know like the synonym like of talking structure. I actually know that, but I can really recall that. Um oh yeah, like framework. I don't have like a proper or um organized framework to learn about IELTS. So I just like learn something that I really stupid on. I really learn something that I really interested on. Yeah. So right now I'm learning about writing task 1. Still kind of not I still kind of I'm still not used to converting the data into a new text like by my own thoughts, by my own ideas, you know, like it's kind of hard to me. So I want to master it. I want to master. I want to master that skill. Um, to achieve that, I realized that I should like read more uh about a passage that has data on it and trying to uh, report it with my own um was called in what is it called in English, with my own trying to report it with my own way. So that's things that there are things that I'm still struggling on, and yeah, and also my speaking. um I do realize that my speaking is not that good to for IELTS, so I'm still trying to always speak in English, even though I speak like this, like sometimes I'm thinking about the vocabulary that I want to use next, but I think it's completely normal, and I'm trying to accept it. Actually, before that, I'm very afraid of making mistakes, especially at speaking. But right now, I don't give a shit about anything. I don't give a fuck about anything. I just want to finish my IELTS, and then trying to get scholarship for study abroad, because that's my goal since I was in high school. And yeah, so I'm about to achieve that goal. um yeah, so I actually have planned to um I actually have planned to enroll the course from IELTS Advantage it costs like $150. In rupiah is like in rupiah is like 2 million, 2 million rupiah. I know it's kind of expensive, but um it'll be worth it in my opinion, because I'm afraid that I will fail in my first IELTS exam, so I don't want to do twice. If you do twice, it's like eight, it's like 6 million rupiah. You just waste that. So I want to make sure that I can um have like 7 or 8 band in IELTS for the first time. In the first shot. So if I want to make sure that, I should like have like very good prepare, because IELTS is not like um wait, okay, improvement is working, I think. Okay, because IELTS is not that easy, man. It's so fucking hard, and I want to make sure that I am fully prepared when I'll make sure that I'm fully prepared when I want to enroll the fucking exam. So let's grind in on it. So I use a live stream to track my hours on studying or in anything basically, or making music and anything. So okay, let's cut the crap. So I'm going to studying about IELTS. I don't know if this kind of method is really effective and efficient on studying IELTS, but I'm still trying to find an effective method, an effective way to study IELTS, so I can have so I don't have waste a lot of time on doing something that I could easily understand, like could easily get it. Yeah, so why am I studying writing task 1? It's because I really bad at writing in general. I'm going to start in writing task 1 because it's um the first task that you should do in writing IELTS. And so yeah, that's why I have no fucking idea about any of that, any of writing task 1 that will comes up when I first press with it. So I will make sure that something like that is kind of like overwhelmed to me. So yeah, I think it is what it is, man. I can't complain about the task. So yeah, I actually still very bad at IELTS in general. Like my speaking is very bad still. My listening, it's kind of good, I can say. My reading, oh, that's very bad. It's very bad. Swear to God, like I barely read any of facts, Like I want to freaking like actively reading every day, so I can use to task. I mean, like, so I can be uh so I can be more used when I face the any any IELTS exam, writing, reading, listening, whatever. Because I think reading is the most fundamentally because reading for me is a fundamental of anything, reading I could say that it's what's that? Yeah. Reading, it's also including um comprehension and understanding, of course. So I think it's very crucial, and it's very um best thing that I should master it first, and then yeah. So right now, and in writing task, I mean writing in general is also about understanding, um about reading, right? So the way you read, the way you the more you use read something, it could be very easy for you to paraphrase the text, to like wrap the ideas in your own way. So I think let's get started. I will have 30 minutes. What the fuck is 20 minutes? I have 30. No, bitch. No, like, yes. Yes. Okay, let's get started for 30 minutes. Oh, is already task one by chart question in the changing populations of two countries of time. Below is running task one by pie chart question on the changing populations of two countries over time. What do you mean by over time? You know, the most over time, like, huh? Changing population of countries all the time. Population. Okay. The most interesting part in learning ielts or language in general is that um you still have like to translate or find the meaning of the new vocabulary, or maybe the vocabulary that you still can't recall. That's the most intriguing and very challenging part. It's not that hard, but it's kind of repetitive sometimes, because you already know the meaning of it, but sometimes you can comprehend it, like you can deliver the meaning of it. So I think it's kind of repetitive, and I don't say that it was like um it's not it's useless. No, I mean, like, it's kind of, yeah, it's the way, the process, like, that's the process, and so cut the fucking crap and start learning. Okay. Pie chart. Two countries, changing populations. All right. It's always about population. I was learning about, cut the crap. Okay. Example could this possible going to example question, checklist structure, sample answer, examiner's report. You should try to answer the question before reading the sample answer, and then try to compare what you have written. You can ask me any question about this. Okay, I'm going to try to not read the sample before I write my own version. So what is this checklist? Oh, so this is the question. All right. So the charts below give information on the ages of the population of Yemen. How can I pronounce it? Yemen? What?
Yemen.
Yemen. Yemen?
Yemen.
Yemen, alright. The charts below give information on the ages of the populations of Yemen. Yemen? Yemen.
Yemen.
Yemen. Yemen. Yemen. And Italy in the thousand and projections for 2050. The charts below give information on the ages of the populations. Like the ages, what does it mean by the ages? Like the charts give information. The charts below give information on the ages. Oh, like okay, like years. Okay, ages. On the ages of the populations. On the ages of the population of human ages. Okay. Summarize the information by selecting and importing the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Okay, the charts below give information on the ages of populations of Yemen and Italy in 2000 and 2050. On the ages, 6 years, populations. What's this? Zero. What the hell is this? Oh, I see. Sorry, what? What is this? What does it mean? Like 2000, the black one is 15 to, oh, so this is like the age, what's it called? No, like average, is that right? I'm not sure. Yeah, the average, the mean. Okay, so this is like the average of each population ages. So we got 15 to 59, 40, 46. It's kind of a lot in Italy. 0 to, oh, wow, 60 years. It's very small. Wow, that's a lot. 15, 59, 59. Wow. The slight difference, I can see the significant difference, like in 2000, Yemen, it's pretty good though. Like they got like 46 of productive people. They have 50%. They got like teenagers or something. They got teenager. Okay, okay, I know the slight difference. There's a huge difference between Yemen and Italy. In Italy, the prediction on 2050, they got like very a lot old people. In Yemen, they got very productive people, and also teenager. The old people is very little, very small. So, so that's the fucking difference, right? That's the fucking difference. In the thousand, there isn't a freaking difference. Oh, there is a fucking difference. There is, what the hell, bro? Like in 2000, it really got a lot of old people. It got like 20%, and in 2050, it adds until 40. Goddamn. And What the hell, bro? Oh shit. I don't know what the fuck am I trying to write. Okay, so summarize information by selecting and reporting the main features. Okay, summarize information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison. The main features, like we got a man, 1,000, we got this. Should I report all of this? I don't think so, because the main feature, like the main features and my comparison were relevant. So we only select the relevant ideas. Um, the relevant ideas in 2000, the relevant ideas like you man got a few of old people, and Italy have a lot of productive population, but they got like very old, very much old. Oh, the Yemen got a lot of teenager here. So in 2050, they got less teenager and a lot of when it's the middle population, and the old population only increased like 2%. That's very good. And Italy, we're not going to judge good or bad, but we're trying to only to report 24% for all people. Goddamn. And then they got like middle class shit for 61, 14 for teenager, and it adds up the teenager going up to the middle, and then the middle going up to old people. So what the fuck am I trying to say here is I don't care about anything, right? So I'm going to try my best. Starting and reporting the main features. Okay, we're going to copy this. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. The charge. So first and first, I'm going to paraphrase the title, like the charge below give information. How the fuck am I? How the fuck do I like paraphrase that shit? Cause okay, so let's get started. So the charge show data. How is it so hard to write? I feel like I'm fucking dumb. Like just like simple sentence, just paraphrase a simple sentence. Like the chart show data about um ages, each ages, data about ages of the population. I don't know how to like. I don't know the synonym of the ages and then the fucking population. I have no fucking idea. Populations. The chart show data about ages of population. It just show data about prediction. No fucking prediction, bro. Like 30,000 and why is it sorry? I give up. I give up. I want to read the original sample. Like, I have no fucking idea to write. Like, I don't know. If I forced, just fucking waste of time. Like, the chart showed data about ages of the population. Of human. Like, I don't have any fucking synonym for it. It's completely clear and doesn't need to paraphrase and shit. Oh, so if I use AI, like, what would it be? What would it be? No, fuck it. Okay, I'm curious. If I use AI, like, what kind of words uh did I get? Okay. Alright, paraphrase. Paraphrase. That's pretty clever. That's pretty good. I mean, like, you can switch, like, the structure of the sentence. So the population of Yemen and Italy in 2000, along with estimates for 2050, are shown in the charts below. That's pretty clever. That's pretty good. I mean, like, the population. Okay, population. We don't have to always like follow the the same structure and then change the fucking words. It just like it's not fucking creative and it looks very dumb to me. It's very clever actually. It's used it still use the same word, the same um yeah, the same word basically they use population and shit and charge and yeah, it's very good, but the structure is very different. So from what I recall, ielts advantage once said that we should like paraphrase all of that and then change the every words. I don't think it's right because so fucking dumb if I should like change every words on that. So I'm going to make sure that I'm right. So what the fuck is the fucking checklist? Like, in order to answer this task effectively, we need to ask ourselves some questions beforehand. But what do you mean by beforehand? Like, it's very new to me. I heard that, but I never like look up the meaning of that. Okay, like it's obviously like before it's Sabum, yeah, so previously, beforehand, before an action, okay, I got it. In order to answer this task effectively, we need to ask ourselves some questions beforehand. Okay, below is a checklist which shows you how I think about IELTS Brain 1 charge questions. What kind of chart is it? So it's a fucking pie chart. This pie chart, and we will therefore have to use different language sometimes as compared to other charts. For example, with pie chart, we are more likely to use the language of proportion. And what the fuck is that language of proportion? Proportions. Task 1 grammar guide. For more information, sure thing. I'm going to look out for this. What does the title say about the chart? The title gives us all the basic information we need to answer the question. We should read this at least twice to make sure we fully understand the question. I read that shit like 5 times or more. I don't know. What information is contained on both axes? There are no axes in this question because this is pie chart. The fuck is the fucking axis? What information is contained on both axes? There are no axes. What the fuck? The fuck is fucking axis? I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is like a tool in Minecraft to chop a fucking tree. What are the units of measurements? The units measurements. How do I
Measurements.
measurements? The units of measurements are principally ages and percent. The fuck, man. You will therefore have to specify for percentage. The fuck is this? Like, it's fucking complicated. What groups are compared? There are two countries, Yemen and Italy, and three age groups. Where's time period? Where's my obvious thing? Two most obvious thing are that Italy had a much older population than Yemen. In 2000, Yemen had a young population. Okay, and both populations are predicted to be much older in the future. Yeah, they got very younger than a very much younger generation in Yemen, and the opposite for Italy and shit. I'm not suggesting that you write these 10 questions on an exam. It would take too long. I did tell students to use this checklist when they were practicing. If you think about the 10 things above, you have a much better chance of answering the question effectively if you practice enough. You'll mentally ask yourself these questions every time you answer a task. Yeah, you got it. Okay, you got it. For pie chart, I advise my students to use a simple 4-paragraph structures and one paraphrase questions, and so paragraph 2 sentence 1 review of the second main feature, 2-3 sentences detailing first main feature, 2-3 sentences detailing second main features. Fuck it. Try using the checklist and structure about usually because you identify areas you need to work on and made mistakes. Fixing them is the key to success on ielts. I already made mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. Fuck. Okay, so this is the result of the paragraphs. I don't know who is this. The pie chart compared the proportions of Italian and Yemeni citizens in 3 age groups. The 1,000 projections for 2050. This is very clever. It's very clever. They don't use like the same structure. Instead they add another element here, like 3 age groups, citizens in 3 age groups. Not like me, I'm fucking stupid. I'm trying to like paraphrasing and just like change like the word by word, like trying to find synonym. That's so fucking stupid as hell. The pie charts compare the propositions of Italian and Yemeni citizens in 3 age groups in 1,000 projections for 2050. It is clear that Yemen had a young population. It is clear. Oh, you can write that. It is clear that Yemen had the young populations. What I'm really still confused about ielts writing is like the expression, like who the fuck am I, like as a writer? Like am I like paper writer or like just like blogger writer? Because we should like put ourselves in like that has a level, right? Because if we're nothing, it feels like very hard to write something like this. It is clear that you meant in here the expression is very confident. I'm sure that if this is not IELTS exam, I can like I can like believe that this is like a scientific paper. or something like that, because the author or the writer here is very like confident. Like, it is clear that Yemen had the young population in the year 1000, and Assam is and Assam Yemen is same population in the year 1000, and Assam is predicted for the year 1050. The populations of both countries are predicted to get older over the and the same is predicted. Overview, main feature, overview, second main feature. It is clear that Yemen had a young population in the year 1000, and the same is predicted for the year 2050. The populations of both countries are predicted to get older over the 50-year period. Yeah, that's very obvious. In 1000, just over half the Yemeni population, around 14. In 1000, compared to just over 14. Oh god, like, it's kind of hard to comprehend. In 2000, just over half the Yemeni population were under 14. Just half the Yemeni population. What does it mean? What? The population of both countries are predicted to get older. Okay, in 2000, just over half the Yemeni population were under 14. Oh yeah, the age. In 2000, just over half the Yemeni population, half were under 14, compared to just over 14% of the time in the same age group. Yeah, that's very obvious. 1000, they only got 14%. In Yemen, they got like 50%, so half. Half the Yemeni population were under 14, compared to just over 14 of Italians in the same group. Only a very small percentage of people in the Yemen were over 60. In contrast, the nearly quarter. Shit, like, they use like fucking quarter. It's kind of hard for me to use that. In contrast to nearly a quarter of the Italian population. Like, I don't like working with percentage. Sometimes it's kind of confusing, you know. But I should learn about this, cause I should learn about this, man. Yemen's average age is set to increase with proportion of over 60s increasing by just over 2%. Oh god. Okay. 4 minutes left. The answer addresses the task. According to many feature and body enough detail for it to be completely informed. Very clear comparisons and between two countries through what they say. A very clear overview is given that gives the general picture of both countries, all age groups, and both times. The information is very well organized with good linking phrases such as in contrast to, respectively. What the fuck was that? Respectively, and it is in. What is this, dude? Envisage.
envisage,
Envisage.
envisage,
Wow, dude, I just know this right now.
envisage, envisage,
Envisage.
envisage,
Envisage. Fuck is this? It is envisage. God damn.
it is envisaged,
Envisage.
it is,
I need to understand more about fucking proportion. Proportion. Can you give me like the example? Amount children make up large proportion of the world's population. Make up. What the fuck? Children make up large proportion of the world's. number, amount or level of one thing when compared to another. The number or amount of group or part of something when compared to the whole. Okay, when compared to the whole number, amount, group, or part of something. Okay, category data is described well with words and phrases such as over half. What is this? Ah, okay, over half.
Over how.
No, over half, over half.
Over half.
Thanks. Okay, just over. It's that. Okay, just over, jump to, drop to, put to good use, drop to. The range of grammatical structures is both wide-ranging and accurate with past, present, and future tense used effectively. That's kind of cool. I can't even like read the completely. This is what I'm trying right now. Okay. In 2000, just over half the Yemeni population were under 14 compared to just over 14% in Italians in the same group. Only a very small percentage of people in Yemen were over only a very small percentage of people only a very small percentage of people in Yemen were over 60 at 3%. In contrast to nearly quarter of the Italian population, the largest nearly quarter. I don't even count the data. Like, how can you conclude a quarter? What the hell, man? Okay. In Italy, nearly quarter. What does it mean? What does it mean? In contrast to nearly quarter of the. In contrast. Huh? Alright. I don't know, man. I can comprehend this shit. The largest group of our Italy was the 59 years old. It's over 60% women. I still have a lot of things to do, actually. Still very bad at this. Humans' average age is set to increase with the proportion of over 60s increasing by just over 2% and middle group rising by 11% living. Like, man, um, like, still have a lot of things to do for IELTS. Because I'm very dumb right now. Like, what should I do? God damn. I hate percentage very much. Um, so what do you think? What do you guys think? Does anybody here like want to take the IELTS exam to study abroad to get a scholarship and shit? If you do, yeah, you're going to struggle with me, you're going to struggling with me. Still very bad at English, I know that. I'm still struggling with that, still grinding on that. Yeah, so 45 minutes on actively speaking English and trying to comprehend complicated things is basically just very good method to improve your fucking English. Yeah, you can compare when I first time talking in English with right now I'm talking in English. Very huge difference. So the key is keep trying, keep actively consuming in English, trying to keep producing something in English, make a song in English, make anything, make a poem, write in English and shit. Um, yeah, I think that's all for me right now. It's pretty hard. Trying to always to be consistent in English in learning IELTS. So I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for you guys on watching. Thank you so much for you. Thank you so much for your thank you so much for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I think see you tomorrow. Peace out.